Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is DRich and today is the 24th of May 2022. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everyone is doing well, and again, I hope that this video, like every other video, finds you all in good health, good spirits, good energy. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate all of you who've tuned in to yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was a little bit popular, so I kind of wanted to touch on some things before we get started with some of the main content of the video. As you can see on the description of the video, we're going to be talking about Ethereum going to the Stellar blockchain, and I do want to be able to provide proof and show you as to what they're saying. And we want to go over some other things that we've noticed on Twitter here lately, and we want to make sure that we end it by talking about Nesara. So if you want to stay tuned for that, I think I have a very interesting video for today. So anyway, hit the like button before we get started. Take the time to do so. It's just one easy click. Anyway, so here I wanted to kind of go back over yesterday's video with CTGX. Okay, it kind of got really popular for some reason, and you know what, I'm not here for views or anything like that. I just kind of want to report on the things that I'm seeing. So for all of those folks who viewed my video and you're listening today, thank you guys so much. Just make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I talk a lot about interesting things, and I think that a lot of those things have been playing out right before us. So anyway, this article, I wanted to go back from decrypt.com. How many Bitcoin does the investor Satoshi Nakamoto still own? Bitcoin creator Satoshi still holds a massive stash of Bitcoin that's never been moved, indicating a careful and benevolent designer. So here, in brief, in the first 7 months of Bitcoin's existence, Bitcoin creator Satoshi mined as many as 1.1 million Bitcoin, and this fortune now is worth over 30 billion and remains untouched to this day. Numerous individuals have been put forward as this enigmatic but Satoshi, but his identity has yet to be definitely proven. So yesterday I provided a video that was on YouTube in regards to CTGX, Satoshi, things like that. We also went over an article where those Bitcoin will be going into CTGX. Okay, now I'm not saying that it will or it won't. What I'm saying is, if you've been listening to me on this channel, sorry about that, you know that I've always said that these Bitcoin will come back and have to play a role some way, somehow, once they start coming back online, things like that. And if you guys recall, we've discussed this. So this is where I'm just kind of racking my brain thinking like, wow, those 1.1 million Bitcoin, I think I said 1 million at the time. And I said that they would have to come back online, and we will see what will happen with them. And perhaps it's only speculation at the moment, or coincidence that CTGX is designed and somehow being connected to Satoshi. So just keep an eye on that. I wanted to make sure that we kind of rehash some of the information from yesterday's video to kind of, because I'm starting to think, okay, I've kind of been, down and out a little bit, but that's not here nor there. So I'm starting to use my brain again, and I want to go ahead and recap on this. Anyway, this person, R6, she's been showing up on my Twitter feed a lot lately. Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and give her a follow here while we're doing the video. She put out this video. It was retweeted by Digital Asset Investor, DAI, we all know him, Brad Garlinghouse, on crypto regulations and how most of crypto coins will disappear after regulations. So I wanted to make sure that if you haven't seen this video, go ahead and watch it. All right, it's here in the description, so you can listen to it. They use the term 19,000 or so different type of crypto assets, and again, he reiterated that 99% would go to absolutely zero. So if there's 19,000 or so different cryptocurrencies, that gives us 190 different assets to choose from. Well, we've narrowed it down to a select few. I think a handful. I can name 10 right off the bat. I know for sure 8 of those should be compliant ISO 222, along with the companies that they are associated with. So there's that. I wanted to make sure that we make sure you look at this video, and then also on Stellar, you want to go over. On Twitter. So you want to go over here on Twitter. Go over to Stellar's main page. Give them a follow as well. And I want you to go over here and watch this video, okay, with Danelle Dixon, okay, and General Counsel Candace Kelly. Just listen to what they're talking about when it comes to Ukraine, and how they're meeting with those folks while they're in Davos. I don't really like to talk about these folks because we all know what some of these folks, their agenda is about when it comes to them and us, we the people. And I don't really care to talk about demons here on the channel. We can't give them any light. Okay, all right. So anyway, check that video out. They're there, and I'm pretty sure with all this being said, I also want to remind you of some of the things that might be playing out right before there's a change when it comes to how they're going to implement these systems, perhaps here in Ukraine, as they're talking and discussing that. And you'll see the excitement from Danelle, and you'll know that they're almost ready to flip the switch. So anyway, here is an article from finance.yahoo.com. Here we are, folks. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin says that blockchain's highly anticipated merge will happen in August. And this was an article May 20th, which was this past Friday. All right. After years of delays, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik confirms that the merge will finally happen this summer. If there are no problems, this merge will happen in August. Said with the ETH Shanghai Web 3.0 Developer Summit on Thursday. The merge is a highly anticipated upgrade to the Ethereum that, if all goes smoothly, will shift to major blockchain from proof of work mechanism to proof of stake. Now, here he says like August or whatever, and he also says that if such problems or delays arise, the merge might be pushed out to September or October. One thing that I want you to keep an eye on here, Buterin's comments, sorry about that. Buterin's comments come after the Ethereum developers confirmed Ropsten, one of Ethereum's key test networks, will undergo the merge on June 8th. Interesting, correct? Now, let's go over here to stellar.org announcing Protocol 19. All right, so on June 8th, 2022, Stellar Public Network validators will vote on whether the upgrade will they will upgrade or vote on the network Protocol 19. And again, they're preparing for this upgrade. You want to check out the upgrade guide, which will walk you through how to install up-to-date versions on the Stellar software. What's new in Protocol 19? You can read that. What Protocol 19 was designed to do. All right, and then Starlight. You can read all of that there. All right, so there on June 8th, this is when they are going to do the vote for Protocol 19. Go back to the article, June 8th. Okay. Now, I know it's a coincidence, but sometimes coincidences are mathematically impossible. When you are being told something and your research, you remember things, and you want to be able to connect the dots and hopefully share them, and people are listening. So anyway, Starbridge, which is a trust minimized bridge between Stellar and the other blockchains, and here we are with that bridge. It will also interact with Ethereum. As a starting point, Starbridge will interact with one network, which is Ethereum, where a significant amount of DeFi is being built today. Transfer value, Stellar assets, and Ethereum ERC20 tokens should be transferable symmetrically by directional. Stellar assets and the Ethereum ERC20 token should be transferable in both directions with equal capabilities and functionalities. Pre-selected assets, decentralized, offline wallet support. They're going to address the fees, throughput, latency as well. So there you have it. You have to understand, if you read everything, Ethereum will be merging with the Stellar blockchain. And if that's not like enough proof, I don't know what is. Okay. The Protocol 19 you have on the 8th, then you have coming in September, October, where he's discussing here, September, October. I believe that Protocol 20 is going to go live in September. Okay. Don't quote me on that, but if I'm not mistaken, I did read that it will go live in one of these 2 months, September or October. So keep eye on that. We're going to always report back on that so that we are up to date with all of that. So there you have it, folks. We want to make sure that we kind of connect those dots and make sure that you are into your Stellar tokens and make sure you're accumulating your XLM. We'll go over the price here in a bit, but there you have it. I just want to make sure that I was just sharing with you some of the things that I was thinking as I read that article. So anyway, I wanted to go over Nesara. All right. Here first, let's just go ahead and put that over there. National Economic Security and Recovery Act was set up. Proposed economic reforms in the United States suggest that in the 1990s, Harvey Francis Bernard, we will go over that here shortly. But the reason why I'm bringing up Nesara because of CTGX, okay, that's just one of them, and I had to go back on it as I'm going down this path of looking at this. It was already signed in to with an executive order. This executive order here, which is 13849, executive order authorizing the implementation of certain sanctions set forth in the Countering American Adversaries Through Sanctions Act. So, they're not going to necessarily give you the language per se. You just have to really look at it from a different purview. And here, the National Emergency Act, okay. This is also part of Nesara, if you look at it that way. And you want to go read all of this executive order so that you can kind of understand what I'm saying. This will prohibit any United States financial institution from making loans or providing credits to the sanctioned person totaling more than 10 million in any 12-month period unless the person is engaged in activities to relieve human suffering and the loans or credits are provided for such activities. So read the rest of this. You're going to understand how Nesara is in this executive order with the language that you have to decode or decipher. Okay, the National Emergencies Act. All right, and it's pretty much the National Economic Security and Recovery Act. Okay, it's just the same. It's just the same thing. And you guys heard me on this channel. I do believe XRP is like the extreme recovery program or recovery payments or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out and what that XRP really means. So X is always cross-border. We'll see that. But anyway, there you have it, folks. I want to point out Nesara. And then going back over here, there was this book, Draining the Swamp, right? And this was back in, 1996. All right. And it's interesting because President Trump's slogan is, I'm going to drain the swamp. All right. And so I'm going over here looking for this book. All right. And I don't have it, and we're looking for it. So you go over here to Amazon and you look at the price of this book. Why is it $7,118.26? Why? All right. Why is it that much? Okay. There has to be some information in this particular book, okay, that they don't want you to know about because they want to have you pay that much for that book. So I'll go back even here to Biblio. They're trying to give you the book for $3,500. You know, it's no coincidence, folks, that they're trying to charge you these large sums of money for these books to prevent you from actually buying them. So I'll continue to look for like a PDF if I'm in, you know, the stores or you know, like whatnot. I'll be looking for this book because I want to read it, and I'm not paying $7,000 for a book or $3,500 for a book. You know what I mean? But it probably would benefit for one of us to have that book and share that book. If you're listening to me, wherever you are, you know, we need to kind of get this book out there, Draining the Swamp, and understanding what that book is talking about when it comes to Nesara as well. So there you have it, folks. I wanted to make sure I reported on that and kind of get you guys to thinking about those things when it comes to Nesara. And I do believe that we are headed for that as we are getting close to I guess if you want to call it a great reset. I really don't care if that's what they want to call it. I do think that there's going to be a reset or a rebirth of some sort, but I do believe that the people that are the good guys are in control. So that's where I'm going to leave that. I'll have faith in the man above. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because I already done my research. I'm already prepared. I'm already ready, and I hope you are too. Coingecko.com, and here we have their coins suggest that there's 13,422, give or take, between that number, even 134 different assets, you know, that will survive 99% death. We'll see, but I'd like to point to you about your apps on your phone. How many apps do you have on your phone? That's all I have to ask you. Some will make it, some won't. Some lower tier apps made it and still are making it. And I do believe some of these assets will continue to thrive, and they'll stick around for the benefit of trying to properly have a use case of some sort. Bitcoin's dominance 42.4, Ethereum 18.1 with a global crypto market cap of 1.31 trillion, which is a 4% decrease over the last day. Bitcoin $29,270.84. Ethereum $1,964.28 there, while BNB is punching up while the market is down $323.43. And again, guys, keep an eye on BNB. Keep an eye on some things. You know, here's what I'll say. I'm not sure if it was sarcasm yesterday when CZ Binance said that he barely found out what HODL means. Okay, if you've been in this space longer than me and things like that, you should know those things. You got to know your language. You got to know what this means or that means. I think that the language is important to understand so that it's never confused. Anyway, USDC, $53.3 billion market cap, our beloved XRP, sitting at 40 cents. And I'm just going to leave it here. That is going to be one of the assets that sticks around and will pass the 99% death spiral, I guess, if you want to call it that. Cardano, I do believe that will make it as well. 51 cents there. Solana, 49.28 at number 9. And Dogecoin, I also believe will make it. If I didn't mention any of those others in the top 10, that means I don't believe that they'll make it. USDC is another one that I do think that will stick around. AVAX 28.37, Tron 8 cents there. What else do we have? Chronos there, 18 cents. Litecoin, 69.45. FTX, 29.40. Chainlink, $7. Stellar, 12 cents. Buy you some. Load up. Don't regret that you don't have 10,000 or more XLM in your portfolio. Okay, that's all I need to tell you. Flow, $2.71, 40 cents there for Algorand. VeChain at 3 cents. Elron, $90.49. HBAR, 9 cents. Don't not have 10,000 or more HBAR in your portfolio. Okay, dollar cost average. Okay, if you need to focus on one asset at a time, focus on it so that you can meet that goal and then get to the next one. Because it's easier to focus on one instead of diverting your money, unless you have large sums of money to distribute in many different directions. So sometimes you got to focus on one. All right, let's see what else we got down here. IOTA, 33 cents. Quant, 68.08. Great buying opportunity there. Helium, $7.69 there. And what else we got? Gala Games, 8 pennies. Wow. I like settle there at $1.30. And before we get up out of here, we want to make sure that we always report on XDC. Well, it is it's not even $1 billion market cap yet. Okay, 495 million. Just imagine when this becomes a $1 billion market cap token. Okay, at 4 pennies. Okay, 4 pennies. What do you need to do? You need to buy as many of those as possible. 25, 30,000 should be your goal. That's just me. Okay, and again, this is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm only giving you a presentation on the assets that I think that will stick around and have a use case. Qtum, $3.91. Wow. Anyway, folks, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Again, thank you guys for always tuning into the channel, tuning into my videos. If you don't mind, share them on your favorite social media platforms. Hey, again, got Discovery on some channel on Telegram, Whiplash. He has 200 and something thousand subscribers, and one of my videos popped up on his thread. So I'm grateful and appreciative of whoever shared that. And if you want to continue to share my information over there with those guys, even on the Quantum Stellar people, that'll be great too. So anyway, folks, thank you guys so much. Hit the subscribe button on the way out if you enjoyed today's video. But nevertheless, we'll be back again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, folks. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.